Their stumping today comes in the wake of a flurry of early in-person voting, which saw thousands of Georgians wait in line, sometimes for hours, so they could cast a ballot. Tonight, 11 Alive's Brittany Klein-Peter is taking a closer look at the early voting numbers as the wait to Election Day commences. And Brittany, how about the big takeaways so far?
Jeff, so political experts tell me that the two big takeaways from the early analysis are one, that early voting is becoming more popular, and two, that it appears voters have made up their minds and don't need to wait until Election Day. Long lines and packed parking lots could be seen outside polling locations every day this week, with Friday bringing out just over 350,000 voters alone.
This is also a testament to the mobilization efforts of both the Warnock and the Walker campaigns. They were stepping up their efforts to reach out to voters to make sure that they were turning out to vote, and we see the fruits of that with the early voting numbers.
While some believe early voting provides a glimpse into what Election Day may look like, political expert Andrea Gillespie says it's important to note what happened last month.
We noticed during the general election that there was very high voter turnout in early and absentee voting, but then lower than expected turnout on Election Day.
No ballots have been counted yet, but more people voted in counties that supported Warnock than Walker, according to the Secretary of State's website. However, last month, Republicans did surpass Democrats on Election Day.
Every vote counts, and a runoff election is basically a war of attrition.
While the record early voter turnout could mean that voters can no longer be swayed,
you gotta vote, you gotta vote, you gotta vote. Are you ready to win this election?
Gillespie says this weekend is still very important for campaigning, considering just how close polls say the race still is.
So this is a very, very critical weekend for both candidates because this race, according to the polls, is still statistically within the margin of error. So it is any person's race to lose.
Now, even though early voter turnout set records every day this week, it's important to note that the abbreviated early voting window did result in fewer overall votes compared with early voting numbers before last month's election, which ended with 2.5 million votes.